Number two, I'm not here to preach something which I don't practice. I'm not here to preach something which I don't practice. I'm here to share my experiences, lifetime experiences. Whatever நான் ஃபாலோ பண்ற விஷயங்கள், ரைட் ஃப்ரம் உங்களை மாதிரி இருந்தப்பலேருந்து நான் ஃபாலோ பண்ற விஷயங்கள் ஐம் கோயிங் டு ஷேர். ஸோ மேக் ஷுர் you take notes, and all the successful people will learn from other people's life. All the mediocre people கற்றுக்க மாட்டாங்க, அவங்களே பட்டு கற்றுக்க ட்ரை பண்ணுவாங்க. இட்ஸ் வெரி வெரி டஃப் அண்ட் ஹார்ட். குட், வெல்கம். லெட் அஸ் கெட் இன்டு தி டாபிக். பட் கண்டிப்பா இது வரைக்கும் நீங்க நோட் பேட் பென் எடுக்கலன்னா தயவு செஞ்சு டக்குன்னு ஒரு நோட் பேட் பென் எடுத்துக்கங்க. Are we having students who can understand only English from other part of India, outside Tamil Nadu? அப்படி இருக்காங்களா சார்? Should we do it in only English or should we do it in bilingual? Can somebody help me?
So, few people joined outside the Tamil Nadu, sir.
Are we having students? Yeah.
Yes,
Perfect.
yes.
No worries. I already got a message. Manju, Girish, okay, we have students from across India, so let us do the session only in English. Good, welcome. So, how to be future ready? I happen to, I was reading a book which clearly says the person who's doing the work which we are supposed to do yesterday, those people are failure people. And people who do the daily work, we are supposed to do the work today and we are doing that work, those people are survivor. They just survive. And some of them asking me to speak in Tamil also, but my English is very simple and basic, and anybody can understand my English, so it shouldn't be a problem for each one of you. So I'm going to speak only simple basic English, right? Good. And the third kind of people who do the work they're supposed to do tomorrow and day after tomorrow and next week and next month, they work towards future. So those people are actually future, right? Good. Let me introduce myself one more time. My name is Satish. I used to work with software, done my engineering. I'm an entrepreneur right now. Almost last 12 years I'm an entrepreneur. That's my profession. I love traveling. That's my passion. And one of my purpose is to impact youth of this nation, impact a lot of youngsters. The profile which I gave was a very old one. I'm a guest lecturer in more than 150 colleges and universities, institutions across India, across the world. And that's my background, right? Good. So actually, hectic schedule, lot of work. Still I've taken out my time and I'm here. I value all your time. I value all 95 people time, 95 students time, all your time. And I expect the same thing from you all. So you need to value my time. All of you should value my time, right? So let us get in how to be future ready, and these concepts which I'm going to share here, tried, tested, proven, it helped me to achieve so many things in my life, so many things. In my business, in my career, in my life, personal life, it helped me to achieve so many things in my life. So, as I told you, I'm going to share my secrets, working methodologies. If you just, it works like this. No, if I drop anything here, it will fall. If I drop this mask, it will fall, right? It's called law of gravity, right? Same way, what I'm going to discuss here, you may be from any background, you may be from any, you may be a top-notch student, you can be a mediocre student, you can be an average student, you can be a not so good student, no worries. If நான் பேச போற ஒவ்வொரு விஷயமும் it works for you. All you need to do is you just need to believe in these concepts and do the work and follow what I say. Each one of you will make yourself proud. You can make your parents proud. You can become a better version of yourself. That's the beauty of life, right? You can always uplift yourself and move on, get out of your comfort zone, right? You can achieve so many things in life, Good. So I don't believe in motivation. I'm not here to motivate you people. I 100% believe in transformation. I 100% believe in transformation. So this 1 hour seminar will transform you. This 1 hour seminar will transform you. That's a whole agenda, right? Good. The first topic which I'm going to cover, this topic is called Success Journal. This topic is called Success Journal. Success Journal, actually, I happen to understand these concepts early in my life, early in my 20s, and I followed these concepts, and it helped me big time. We all have this brain, inbuilt brain. We all have this brain, default inbuilt brain, gifted from our parent and gifted from God. We all have this brain. Success Journal is a man-made brain. You yourself can create this brain, extended brain, where you have your extended hard disk. This brain, the Success Journal is extended brain. I won't tell you how exactly you're going to create this Success Journal. Success Journal is nothing but a note. It's a diary. So we all should have so many, n number of notes, n number of notebook, n number of old diaries at home, right? So pick up one right after the seminar. Segregate that into a 4 subject note. 4 subject note பிரிச்சுக்கீங்க. First 20 page, அடுத்த 20 page, அடுத்த 20 page, அடுத்த 20 page. Segregate into a 4 subject note. And I'm going to tell you what exactly you need to think and write in each part of your journal. The first part of the journal. I want each one of my students to sit down today and write down your dreams and goals. கனவுகள், லட்சியங்கள், குறிக்கோள், இலக்குகள், dreams and goals. Before they constructed this home, they had a blueprint. Before they designed this T-shirt, somebody designed this. They had a blueprint. They had a blueprint for this table, chair. They had a blueprint for the software. They had a blueprint for the smartphone. Right? The top 5% people in this world, they design their own lives. Note this down. Top 5% people in this world, they design their life. Bottom 95% people in this world, they get into default life. There's a big difference between designing your life and default life. ஸோ நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணணும், இன்னைக்கு உட்கார்ந்து உங்களோட கனவுகள், லட்சியங்கள், குறிக்கோள், இலக்குகள், I want each one of you to write down. மைண்ட்ல இருக்கு, ஹார்ட்ல இருக்கு, பிளட்ல இருக்கு. மைண்ட்ல வச்சுலாம் அந்த வீடு கட்ட முடியாது. Alright? Engineer should have a plan. Approval வாங்கணும். Right? Note this down. If you are failing to plan, you are planning to fail. If you are failing to plan, you are planning to fail. நீங்க அப்படி தடுக்கி விழுந்தாலும் இமயமலை விட முடியாது. இமயமலை மேல ஏறணும்னா it requires planning, preparation. சும்மா கிடையாது. Success is not default. எவனும் லக்ல ஜெயிச்சவங்க எவனுமே கிடையாது. Try to understand this. So I want all my students to sit down and write down all that. நீங்க இப்ப திருச்சியில இருக்கீங்க, SRM திருச்சி ரயில்வே ஸ்டேஷன்ல போய் 2 டிக்கெட் கேக்குறீங்க. டிக்கெட் கவுண்டர் என்ன கேட்பாரு? Where you want to go? Destination என்னப்பான்னு கேட்பாரு. And if you tell them, I don't know where I'm going, get me a couple of tickets, அப்படி கேட்டா என்ன சொல்லுவாரு? Bad words at You cannot even travel a short train journey knowing your destination. You cannot even get into a train without ticket, and you cannot even get a ticket without knowing where you're going. You know what happened? 85-95% of the youngsters nowadays, they live in this world, live in this country without knowing what exactly they want out of this life. அப்படி மட்டும் இருக்காதீங்க தயவு செஞ்சு. கடவுள் வந்து நிறைய உயிரினங்கள் படிச்சதுல மனுஷனுக்கு மட்டும்தான் கனவு காண்ற திறன் கொடுத்துருக்காரு. Only human being can think, human being can dream, human being can set goals and achieve things. Only human beings can upgrade themselves. நாய், புலி, சிங்கம், கரடி, பன்னி, குரங்கு 10,000 வருஷமா அப்படியே தான் இருக்கு, அனிமல்ஸா தான் இருக்கு. மனுஷனா எவால்வ் ஆகி போயிட்டே இருக்கான். நீங்களும் போய் அந்த அனிமல் மாதிரி சேர்ந்துறாங்க, அனிமலோட அனிமலா சேர்ந்துறாங்க. But so I want each one of my students to sit down today and write down your ஒரு 6 பேராமீட்டர். இந்த 6 பேராமீட்டர்லயும் these are the 6 pillars of your life. 6 pillars of it. In the 6 pillars, I want you to write down 6 pillars. என்னென்னலாம் 6 பில்லர் அப்படின்னா, number 1 is your mental health. எண்ணம் போல் வாழ்க்கை. So you have to make sure your operating system is correct. So number 1 is your mental health. Number 2 is your physical health. This is the only place you want to live. You don't have any other. This is the permanent address you have. This is the permanent own home you have. This is the only home you want to live. You cannot replace. So you have to take care of your body. That's the second part of the journey. Second part of the second pillar. The third pillar for your life is your family. You have to take care of your family. You need to make them proud. You have to give them all the good things their life can offer. So the third one is your family, especially your parents. You have to make them proud. They should be very, very happy about it. இது வந்து நம்மளுக்கு ஏன் பிறந்துச்சுன்னு கவலைப்படக்கூடாது. இந்த பிள்ளை வந்து நம்மளுக்கு பிறந்ததுக்கு வந்து சந்தோஷப்படும். மேக் தம் ப்ரௌட். அப்பா அம்மா ஸ்கூல் படிக்கிற வரைக்கும் வந்து உங்க அப்பா அம்மாவுக்கு நீங்க பசங்க, காலேஜ் எல்லாம் வந்துட்டீங்கன்னா உங்க அப்பா அம்மா தான் உங்களுக்கு பசங்க. They are your actual kids. You know, take care of them, protect them, pamper them, forgive them. You know, love them unconditionally. Right? So the third one is family. The fourth parameter, fourth pillar of a successful life is income. You have to make a lot of income. And let me tell you, India is the land of opportunity. Jeff Bezos, world's richest man, planet's richest man, he says 21st century belongs to India and Indians. He believes in India, he believes in Indians, but we don't believe in ourselves. So you need to make a lot of income. That's the fourth. Income in good way. It's really good. Income in a bad way will not give you happiness. Income in a good way will give you happiness, not only for you, for your family, for this country, for the economy, for so many people. Got it? So number 4 is your income. Number 5 is your God. The connection between you and your God. Whichever the God you like, whichever the God you love. Actually, people search God outside. Actually, you need to search God inside. Actually, God is searching His reflection inside you. The moment you reflect God, you will attract all the success in this life. Right? That's the 5th parameter, God. The 6th parameter is the social responsibility. You have to take care of this country. You take care of the society, the village you born, the school you studied, the college you studied. Women community, women empowerment, kids education, empowering youngsters, people, planting trees. நல்லது பண்ணா கூட பரவாயில்ல, உபத்திரம் பண்ணாதீங்க. Don't do anything wrong. ஒன் சைடில் ஒரு வீலில் பைக் ஓட்டுறது, நாய்ஸ் பொல்யூஷன் பண்ணுறது, ஆப்போசிட் சைடில் ஓவர்டேக் பண்ணுறது, பாட்டில் ரோட்டில் உடைக்கிறது, குப்பையை ரோட்டில் போடுறது. டோன்ட் டூ தோஸ் திங்ஸ். இந்த காக்கா குருவிகளும் பண்ணும் அந்த வேலையை பண்ண. ஒரு 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 புங்க மரத்துக்குள்ள நிறைய புங்க விதை கிடக்கும், ஒரு வேப்ப மரத்துக்குள்ள நிறைய வேப்ப விதை கிடக்கும். Pick up those seeds and throw it ஃப்ரீ ஆகிற இடத்துல throw those seeds. Set a goal to plant at least every year. You need to plant a set of trees. So these are the good things you need to do for society. These are the 6 parameters for life. And if you just make money, you are not successful. If you just do it should be a combo of everything. If you want to make a biryani, chicken or mutton is important, but mutton alone is not important. All the other ingredients. You cannot eat the mutton or you cannot eat the chicken raw. Same way, money alone will not give you success. It is a combo of everything. Family, income, mindset, health, priority, God, and the responsibility, social responsibility. You set a goal in every parameter. Things you want to accomplish in next 2 days' time, 2 hours' time, 2 weeks' time, 2 months' time, 2 years' time, 20 years' time. The short term, mid term, long term, longest term, shortest term. Write down everything. You know what? When I was in my college, Abdul Kalam sir visited my college. How many of you love Abdul Kalam sir? Can you raise your hand, please? How many of you love Abdul Kalam sir? Can you raise your hand, please? Can you do that? Can you do it real quick? Can you raise your hand, please? Digitally, can you raise your hand, please? So many people. There is a hand raising option, right? So Abdul Kalam sir visited the college. He was giving us lecture about a lot of things, and finally he gave us a beautiful concept. He asked every one of us to stand up. We all stood up. He said, "I am going to shout a sentence. I want each one of my students to repeat after me." Now, we all said, "Okay." Then he said, "Small aim is a crime." Small aim is a. We all shouted, "Small aim is a crime. Small aim is a crime. Small aim." We all shouted along with them, right? Small aim is a crime. Then he asked us, "According to you, who all are real criminals?" Then people responded. People who kill people, people who rob people, people who do a lot of negative things, people who blast bombs, people who are terrorists, people who kill people. You know, these people are criminals, not to be there in the society. They are not fit to be in the society. And he said, "You guys are right, these people are criminals, but there are one more set of criminals. Worst criminals, deadly criminals. These criminals are none other than youngsters of this nation without any kind of dreams and goals." கனவுகளே இல்லாம சாப்பிட்டு தூங்கிட்டு இருக்கோம் பாத்தீங்களா. அப்பா சாப்பாடு போடுறாருன்னு சாப்பிட்டுட்டு, அப்பா பைக் வாங்கி கொடுக்குறாரு, அப்பா போன் வாங்கி கொடுக்குறாரு, அப்பா டிவி வச்சுக்கிறாரு, போன் கரண்ட் பில்லு கட்டுறாரு, டிவியை பார்த்துட்டு வீடியோ கேம் விளையாண்டுட்டு எந்த விதமான குறிக்கோளும் இல்லாம அப்படியே சுத்திட்டு இருக்கான் பாத்தீங்களா. அவங்க எல்லாம் கிரிமினல்ட்டாரு. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரிலாம் யாரும் இங்க இருக்கீங்க அப்படின்னா தயவு செஞ்சு I'm here to change your life. Right from today. போனதெல்லாம் போட்டு விட்டுருங்க. Today is the first day for rest of your life. ஸோ எந்த அப்துல் கலாம் சார் சொன்னார், இன்னைக்கு நைட்டுக்குள்ள 100 கனவுகள் எழுதுகன்னாரு. நான் அன்னைக்கு உட்காந்து எழுத ஆரம்பிச்சேன். நான் மொபைல் எழுதுனேன், என்னென்னலாம் தோணுதோ. எனக்கு வந்து இங்க என்ன மாதிரி யாரும் இருக்கீங்க? How many of you love traveling the world? How many of you love traveling the world? இங்க எவ்வளவு பேருக்கு டிராவல் பிடிக்கும்? How many of you love traveling the world? How many of you love traveling the world? Okay. Raise hand. Nishanti, Logeshwaran, Muhammad Shafi, Vishwaram, Muthu Chokku, Vikash left, sorry, Hariharan. So many people. I love traveling the world. My agenda towards life is very simple. Life should be a collection of sweet memories. You should create memories around the world with the family. Experience all around the world. God made this beautiful world, and it's really, it is not good not to see the world, right? You need to see the world, right? God will be upset if you don't see the world. right? I love traveling the world. So when Abdul Kalam sir asked me to write all the dreams and goals, I wrote everything. I didn't even know what kind of job I want to do, what kind of business I want to do, how much money I want to make. I didn't even know anything. There's no logic. Don't believe in logic. Believe in magic. You guys are magical. You students are magical. When pen touches the paper, there is a magic. When pen touches the paper, there is a magic. Write down everything. Country you want to travel, the bike trips, the bungee jumping, scuba diving, skydiving, whatever you want to do, write it, put it in the paper. You know what? Let me tell you, when I started writing my journal, very humble beginning, right? We are from a very small town, and we are very humble. Now, last year we have serviced 28,000 clients. We are nominated for one of the Young Entrepreneur Award from Business World. We have paid more than 10 lakh rupees income tax, not income tax, right? I've been to so many parts of the world, length and breadth of the world, length and breadth of India. Matter of fact, coming Saturday, I'll be traveling to Meghalaya for 10 days road trip. I've done road trips, bike trips, scuba diving, bungee jumping, skydiving. You write it, it will happen. But you need to, of course, you need to back it up with the hard work, and persistent, consistent hard work is important. Choosing the right vehicle, that's more important. Those things are there, but still, you need to know the destination. You need to know where you're going. Correct? So I want each one of my students today, right after the session, you need to sit down and write down all the dreams and goals. My next question: how many of you love your parents? How many of you love your parents? Can you raise your hand, please? How many of you love your parents? Can you make it quick? How many of you? எவ்வளவு பேருக்கு அப்பா அம்மா பிடிக்கும்? Can you write it? Can you raise your hand? Quick, real quick. How many of you? Some of you may think, இதெல்லாம் ஒரு பிரச்சனை சார், அப்பா அம்மா பிடிக்காதவங்க யாரும் இருப்பாங்களா? You're right. அப்பா அம்மா பிடிக்காதவங்க யாரும் இருக்க மாட்டாங்க. ஆனா உங்களுக்கு நிஜமாவே பிடிக்கும்னா அப்ப நான் சொல்ற வேலையை பண்ணுவீங்களா? Can you do that? என்ன வேலை அப்படின்னா, go to your parents right after the session. இல்ல ஆன்லைன் கிளாஸ் முடிஞ்ச உடனே go to your parents and tell them we had a seminar, how to be future ready. சதீஷ் ராஜ் வந்து பேசினாரு, ஹெச்ஓடி ஆர்கனைஸ் பண்ணியிருந்தாரு. ஜேர்னல் எழுத சொல்லியிருக்காங்க, நான் எழுதிட்டு இருக்கேன். உங்களோட கனவுகள் என்ன? Things you want to accomplish, things you want to experiences, things you want to have. நீங்க சின்ன வயசுல ஆசைப்பட்டு நடக்காத விஷயங்கள். Understand about your parents' dreams and goals. அவங்களோட ஆசை. Put it in your paper, put it in your journal, and promise them, resolve to them. 5 years from now, it's my challenge, it's my promise. I will fulfill all your dreams and goals. Can you do that? Can you go and ask your parents? Can you go and tell your parents? Can you go and declare this to your parents? Your parents will be very happy tonight. They'll sleep in peace tonight. Go and tell your parents about, ask them, promise them, tell them that college on, watch me in action next 5 years. நான் பண்ணிருக்கேன். I've asked my parents. மனுஷனா பண்ண ஒரு டிட்டர்மினேஷன் வேணாமா? காலைல கண் திறக்கிறப்போ சாப்பிட்டு தூங்கி எப்படி ஒரு மனுஷன் மிருகம் மாதிரி வாழ முடியும்? The moment you open your eyes in the morning, you need to have a lot of determination so that you can do the hard work on that particular day. You can go back to sleep with a lot of satisfaction. Open your eyes with determination, close the eyes with satisfaction. So you need to sit down today, write down All the dreams and goals. Keep adding, keep adding. Me and my wife, we have almost 1,500 dreams and goals. 1,500. Out of which maybe 400, 500 dreams would have already happened. We keep adding. Whenever she see a place in Instagram, whenever I see something in Instagram, we take a screenshot and share. We want to go there. We will go and take this picture. Life is like a catalog. You can choose whatever you want unless until you pay the price. If you do the hard work, everything is possible. Everything is possible. So basically, this is the first part of your journal, dreams and goals. கனவில்லாத வாழ்க்கை துடுப்பில்லாத படகு மரணம். Where will you go if you don't know where you're going? 1989, the real life story. 1989, there was this incident happened in Harvard University. 1989, they had a bunch of students like this, set of students. They asked them, how many of you have written goals? 3% of the students said we have written goals. 13% of the students said we have some goals, but not in a written format, but we have some goals in mind. We are chasing. And the rest of them told goals. No. We just sleep, eat, repeat. We live like animal. And this happened in 1989. Real life story. 1999, 10 years later, they reached out to all these 100 students. They found out students who said, 3% students who said we have written goals, they were making 30 times more income than the ordinary people. 30 times more income. So let me tell you, 2021 உங்கள்கிட்டலாம் பேசிட்டு இருக்கேன் நான். இன்னைக்கு நான் சொல்ற விஷயங்கள்லாம் அப்படியே வந்து பிடிச்சிட்டு நான் கொஞ்சம் சொல்ற விஷயங்களை ஃபாலோ பண்ணீங்கன்னா 2031 வேற லெவல்ல இருப்பீங்க. நீங்க எங்களை மோட்டிவேட் பண்ண முடியாது சதீஷ் அப்படின்னு நினைச்சிட்டு ஒரு மாதிரி ஜாலியா உட்காந்துருந்தீங்க அப்படின்னா ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்படுறேன். Some of you may think, அப்பா நிறைய காசு வச்சுக்கிறார், நான் ஏன் சம்பாதிக்கணும்? That money will not bring you happiness, believe me. You need to unleash your potential, get out of your comfort zone, do things, make things. Money or property can be inherited. Respect cannot be transferred. You need to earn your own respect. The real happiness is growth. வீடியோ கேம் விளாடுறோம்ல, ஏன் வீடியோ கேம் எல்லாருக்கும் பிடிச்சிருக்கு? டஃப்பா இருக்கும், ரொம்ப ஈஸியாகவும் இருக்காது, ஜெயிக்க முடியாதபடியும் இருக்காது, ஒரு மாதிரி ரெண்டுக்கும் நடுவில் இருக்கும். இட்ஸ் கால்ட் ஃப்ளோ. ஒரு மாதிரி நடுவில் இருக்கும். ஸோ we lose our life, again we reset, go back, fight, win. That gives addiction. அதே மாதிரி தான் லைஃப்லயும். It will be tough, but it's not impossible. ஸோ நீங்க சும்மா ரொம்ப ஈஸி கேம் யாரும் விளையாட மாட்டாங்க. Who want to play cricket with third standard or second standard boy? We know that it is very easy to hit them. We want to play cricket with tough bowlers, no? If India plays a match with Zimbabwe or Namibia used to have a team, or Ireland used to have a team, we don't even watch that. But when India plays with Australia, when India plays with Pakistan, it's a real tough match. We love to watch that match. Same thing in life. You'll not be happy if you don't do something which is tough. You need to chase something tough so that life will be meaningful. You will be more happy. So the first part of the journal, I want each one of you to sit down, write down your dreams and goals. The second part of the journal, I want all my students to sit down and write down just a minute. I want each one of my students to write down all the gratitude, good things which are happening in your life. Attitude of gratitude. All the good things which are happening in your life. You're always looking for all the good things, even in a bad situation. All the good things. You may think, you may tell me, you may think nothing is going good in my way. Everything is tragedy in my life. But let me tell you, you have this life. Life itself is a gift. Millions of people lost life due to COVID. People live in orphanage. People don't know whether they're going to have their next meal. People don't have water to drink, good oxygen to breathe. Citizens of Afghanistan are struggling. They don't know when they're going to die. We are living in a beautiful country, beautiful state, beautiful place, great college, super parents. You have food to eat, roof at the top. Say thank you. Saying thank you is the most powerful prayer in the world. If you don't say thank you for all the good things you already have, how will you get or how will you attract more things in your life? இருக்கிறதுக்கு நன்றி சொல்லணும். இருக்கிறதுக்கு நன்றி சொன்னாதான் நன்றி சொல்றதுக்கு இன்னும் நிறைய விஷயம் கிடைக்கும். எப்ப பார்த்தாலும் புலம்பக்கூடாது. ஓவர் ரியாக்டிங் ஃபார் ஸ்மால் திங்ஸ். மச்சம் சைஸ் பிரச்சனைக்கு மலை சைஸ் ரியாக்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க பாத்துறீங்களா? Mole size problem, people react in mountain size. Stop overreacting. Stop complaining. Stop criticizing. Forgive people. Accept as they are. Look out for the good things in life. Write down all the good things which are happening in your life every single day. நீங்க உங்க அம்மா வந்து ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு சாம்பார் வச்சு கொடுத்தாங்க, ஆம்லெட் போட்டு கொடுத்தாங்கன்னா சே தேங்க்யூ. அது கிடைக்கல நிறைய பேருக்கு. கை இல்ல, கால் இல்ல, ஊமையா இருக்காங்க, குருடா இருக்காங்க, செவிடா இருக்காங்க, மூளை வளர்ச்சி இல்ல, சாப்பிட்டது டைஜஸ்ட் ஆகல. நீங்க வந்து உங்களுக்கு லைஃப் எல்லாம் பிடிக்கல அப்படின்னீங்கன்னா போயிட்டு ஏதாவது ஒரு கவர்மெண்ட் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ல போய் ஒரு மணி நேரம் உட்காந்துட்டு வாங்க. உங்க லைஃப் உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சிடும். Don't take things for granted. Life is a beautiful gift. Don't spoil this gift. நேரம் வந்து பொன் போன்றதும்பாங்க முன்னாடிலாம். அந்த சீசன்லாம் முடிஞ்சிச்சு. பொண்ணெல்லாம் வந்து திரும்ப சம்பாரிச்சுக்கலாம் தொலைச்சா கூட. இன்னைக்கெல்லாம் சொல்றேன், நேரம் வந்து உயிர் போன்றது. போச்சுன்னா வராது, அவ்வளவுதான். So write down all the good things that are happening. That's part 2 of the journal. All the good things. When your eyes are positive, you love the world. When your tongue is positive, the whole world will love you back. So keep your eyes positive, keep your tongue positive. That's the second part of the journal. The third part of the journal. But before I move on to the third part of the journal, hey, how is it going? How many of you are really learning new things? Can you put in the chat box? You want me to continue? I'm just waiting for at least 50% of the students should say continue. Then only I'm going to continue. Put in the chat box. Nice session, sir. Please continue. Nishanti, only one student is ready. Mohammed Shafir, please continue, sir. That's it. Only two students. Raju B, Vikash, Prakash, Abhinav. Wonderful, extraordinary session. Thanks, Abhinav. Talapati fan போல இருக்குல்ல Abhinav. I really enjoy useful session. Praveen, Gokul, Vignesh. I think only 4-5 people are listening, right? Okay. Let me tell you let me tell my thought process. I'm going to spend 1 hour a day. I'm 1 hour here. Almost another 10 minutes I'm done. At least one student, one boy or one girl, நான் சொல்றதெல்லாம் கேட்டு லைஃபை மாத்திட்டீங்கன்னா I'll be more than happy. I'll be really happy. But I'm damn sure there are more than one student who are listening. Right? Cherry, that's the second part of the journal, the gratitude. The third part of the journal, I want each one of my students to feed your brain every single day and take notes and write those notes in part 3 of the journal. So basically, we all have 24 hours a day. We all have 24 hours a day. Out of this 24 hours, we feed 3 times. Human being can be segregated into 2 parts. Neck above, we have this brain, and neck below, we have this entire body. Neck below, everything is controlled by neck above, right? But to have life, you need energy. So if we eat food, if you don't eat food, you'll die. If you don't drink water for 2-3 days, you will lose a life, right? So water is important, food is important, energy is important, right? So we feed. But the question is, are we feeding our brain? Are we feeding our brain? So you have to feed your brain every single day, 1 hour a day. And if you don't feed your brain, you'll have very, very tough time in this life. Life is tough, but if you have strong toughness in your mind, life will be easy. And if you don't prepare your mind, life will be really tough. You will struggle a lot the whole life. தாமரையின் உயரம் தண்ணீரின் உயரம், மனிதனின் உயரம் எண்ணங்களின் உயரம். Thoughts become things. So make sure you feed your brain every single day. Good books, good TED Talks, good YouTube channels, good article, good conversation with good person. You need to feed your brain. Let me tell you something. These topics are huge. These topics are huge, and I'll not be in position to explain everything in one training or 1 hour training or one day. It requires huge. TSD டப்புன்னு திருப்பிடலாம், கப்பலை திருப்பணும்னா அந்த மாதிரி. இன்னைக்கு வந்து the topics which I'm covering here is important topic. I'm just giving you all the basic stuffs and the main important topics which I leave here, which I don't cover here. I send you my YouTube channel and my Instagram, IGTV, and all my training channels. You will get all my trainings in those channels. Before I leave, somebody need to remind me about checking those channels. So the third part of the journal, I need each one of you to feed your brain every single day, 1 hour at least. Whatever you learn, take notes in your journal. Third part of the journal is feeding your brain and taking notes. And if you don't do that, you'll be working under somebody who's doing that today. நீங்க ராஜாவா இருக்கலாம், இல்ல ராஜா கீழே வேலை பார்க்கலாம். 10 நிமிஷம் புத்தகத்துக்கு முன்னாடி தலை குனிஞ்சா லைஃப்ல யார்ட்டும் கைக்கிட வேண்டாம். நீங்க ராஜாவா இருக்கிறது பெட்டர். ட்ரை டு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் திஸ். இன்னொரு ராஜா கிட்ட போய் வேலை பார்க்கறது ரொம்ப ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். That too we live in an information age, social media age. Shelf life of an employee is coming down drastically. Artificial intelligence taken over, machine learning, robotics. Everything is automated through a software or through a robot, through an app. So our previous generation used to work 40 years, 30 years, 50 years. That era is gone. We live in gig economy. In fact, big companies don't want to have a permanent employees. Big companies want to have a tie-up with micro entrepreneurs. Do the work, I'll pay you. Simple. I don't want to have you in my payroll. That's a transition which is happening right now. So unless until you don't feed your brain, it is very, 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 very tough. So I'll tell you something. Survival, anybody can do survival. அம்மா உணவகத்துல 2 இட்லி சாப்பிட்டு சும்மா தூங்கினாவே சர்வை பண்ணிடலாம், உயிர் வாழ்ந்தலாம். பட் பியாண்ட் சர்வைவல் you need mental toughness. To have mental toughness, you need to feed your brain and take notes. That's the third part of the journal. The last part of the journal, I want each one student to um, um, write down all the problems you have. All of us have problems. All of us have problems. No one in the world can say, I don't have problems. All of us have problems. No, write down all the problems you have. Journal have some beautiful quality. When you write good things, it will magnify. When you write negative things, it will diminish. Good things will magnify, negative things will diminish. So when you actually write down all your problems, your problems will come out of your mind and you'll have better space in your mind to think about the solution. Actually, when you follow journal, when you write down all the things you want in life, and when you always fill your mind and body with all the gratitude, all the good things that are happening, and when you feed your brain and make it tough, mental toughness, automatically your problems one by one will vanish. It get washed away. I'll tell you a methodology through which you can attack your problem. You can go and attack. Sachin Tendulkar used to attack Shoaib Akhtar. Shoaib Akhtar is a problem for Sachin Tendulkar. So he don't want him to settle down. So Sachin always want to hit a boundary or a sixer. Sehwag will always attack the bowlers. Hardik Pandya, Virat Kohli, Dhoni will attack the bowlers. Am I right? Same way, whenever you get a problem, you need to attack them by 3 methodologies, 3 ways, 3 different ways. And this methodology is called RA. Read, ask, and action. You need to read to solve the problem. Correct books can help you to solve the problem. Ask the correct person can solve the problem. Read, ask, action. Correct action can solve your problem. Read, ask, and action, you can solve any problem in the world. Whatever the problem you have. Whatever the problem you have. Mental problem, physical problem, financial problem, relationship problem. Whatever the problem you have, you can solve by reading, by taking proper advice, correct from the correct person, and by taking correct action. In fact, matter of fact, most of the root cause for most of your problems are inaction. சோம்பேறித்தனம், சும்மாவே இருக்கிறது. அப்புறம் பிரச்சனை வந்துச்சு, சும்மாவே இருந்தா பிரச்சனை தான் வரும். ஒரு தண்ணி சும்மா தேங்கி இருந்தா அங்க கொசு முட்டை போடும், பண்ணி குடும்பம் நடத்தும். ஓடுற தண்ணியில இருந்து கரண்ட் எடுக்கலாம். Keep moving. You have to back it up with action so that you not encounter any kind of problem. So this is how, if you follow this journal, if you follow 4 parts of this journal, I'll tell you will be always future ready. You'll always create your future. தலை சொல்ற மாதிரி ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் நானா செதுக்குனது டாம் பாரு, அது மாதிரி ஒவ்வொரு நாளையும் நீங்களே செதுக்கிக்கலாம். Right? So you guys are such a lovely audience. I had a great time having the discussion. உங்களுக்கு எதுவும் questions இருக்கா? Any questions with respect to journaling?
Dear participants, if you have any questions, please unmute your mic and ask your questions.
My Instagram, I have sent you my Instagram in chat box, YouTube channel, Telegram channel, my WhatsApp number I have sent you. In fact, if you are somebody who are looking or who want to become an entrepreneur in future, தொழில் முனைவோரான ஆனோம் அப்படின்னு let me know. இப்போ இருக்க சிஎம் $1 trillion எக்கானமி ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க, கோல் செட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க தமிழ்நாடுக்கு மட்டும். $1 trillion எக்கானமி பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா, we had a discussion on another day with FICCI, Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industries. We discussed about mass entrepreneurship. We know. So if you are somebody who want to become an entrepreneur, but எனக்கு ஐடியாலாம் இல்லை சார், பட் I want to be on, you let me know. If you are a correct candidate, நல்லா ஷார்ப்பா இருக்கீங்க, சொல்லி கொடுத்தா கத்துப்பீங்க அப்படின்னா, we can definitely hire you in a longer run. We can train you in a longer run. But you know to but before everything, எனக்கு வாட்ஸ்அப்ல ஒரு ஹாய் அனுப்புங்க. நான் I'll send you ஒரு 10 புக் அனுப்புறேன். அடுத்த ஒரு 100 நாட்கள் டெய்லி 10 பேஜ் 20 பேஜ் படிச்சீங்கன்னாவே 1000 to 2000 பேஜ் படிச்சிருவீங்க. 10 புக்கு முடிச்சிடலாம். அடுத்த 100 நாட்கள் 10 to 20 பேஜ் டெய்லி படிச்சீங்கன்னா 2000 பேஜ் படிச்சிருவீங்க. 10 புக்கு முடிச்சிருவீங்க. ஜனவரி 1ஆம் தேதி 2022 போறப்போ வேற மாதிரி பிறக்கும். யூ வில் பி ஆல் டுகெதர் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் version of yourself. Beast mode like you'll start your year. ஸோ வந்து செட் தட் ஆஸ் அ கோல். டெய்லி 10 to 20 பேஜ் படிப்பேன். அடுத்த 100 நாள்ல 200 பேஜ் 2000 பேஜ் படிப்பேன்னு மட்டும் ரெடி பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க. ரைட். அண்ட் நான் என்னோட இதெல்லாம் அமைச்சிருக்கேன், கோ த்ரூ பண்ணுங்க. ஐ சென்ட் யூ மை ஃபீட்பேக் ஃபார்ம். கண்டிப்பா வந்து உங்க ஃபீட்பேக்லாம் நான் படிப்பேன். இட் இஸ் குட், இட் இஸ் நைஸ் எல்லாம் போடாதீங்க. எக்ஸாக்டா என்ன ஃபீல் பண்றீங்களோ ஒரு 5 லைன்ல ஃபீட்பேக் பண்ணுங்க. Any questions with respect to journaling, dream building, gratitude, any problem you face, how to feed your brain? Any questions? Chat window போய் பாருங்க. நான் என்னோட ஃபீட்பேக் ஃபார்மும் போட்டிருக்கேன். என்னோட யூடியூப் சேனல் அந்த டீடைல்ஸ் எல்லாம் அமைச்சிருக்கேன். questions எதுவும் இல்லைன்னா with that I'm done. I want to thank you for the session. Really motivated, sir. Thank you, Nishanti. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for providing us with this wonderful and informative session. Students, if you have any queries, unmute yourself and interact with the speaker, or else post your questions in the chat box.
Kanishka?
Yes, sir. Shall we conclude, sir? Now I call upon our third year student, Gracie Merlin, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning to one and all present here. It is such an honor for me to get this opportunity to propose the vote of thanks to all dignitaries. On behalf of EEE Department, SRM TRPEC Engineering College, I extend my thanks to all the people in the gathering. I would like to express my gratitude to all esteemed delegates of the webinar for their presence and contribution to make this webinar a great success. I extend my gratitude to our chief guest, Mr.R.Sathish Raj, CEO, E-Crusaders, Chennai, for leading this live webinar in a better manner. He enlightened us with his knowledge. Thank you, sir. A special thanks to our Honorable Chairman, Dr. S. Shivakumar, for his continuous motivation and support. I would like to thank Dr. B. Ganesh Babu, Principal of our college, for providing immense support to make the webinar successful. I extend my gratitude to Mr. T. Ilangovan, HOD of EEE Department, to organize a webinar even amidst this pandemic. Gratitude makes a sense of your past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Once again, I thank you all for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Gracie Merlin. Thank you all participants for making this event a success. Thank you.